this week's Tooldbox Podcast. It's a bit different today. Today we have myself, Rianne.
Hi, I'm Michael.
And my name's Sean, yeah.
Special guest, the chairman of the Video Game Dev Society, Leicester de Montfort.
At our uni, yeah, that's right, yeah.
So, he knows shit. Bottom line. So that's that out of the way.
Get a little bit of a plug going in.
We may or may not be interrupted in this week's podcast by our landlords, but we're going to keep going. A lot of news to get in for 30 minutes, so straight to it. Video Game Awards, straight off the bat. Better than the golden joysticks.
Because everything was better than the VG.
We're not going to get started, okay?
No, we're not. I'm just saying, stating the facts.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to reel off the winners real quick, okay? So best family game, Super Mario Maker.
Hell yeah.
Okay, best fighting game, Mortal Kombat 10.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic.
Multiplayer game, Splatoon.
Yes.
Surprising.
Yeah, it was actually.
Actually, good surprise.
Good surprise.
I'm happy with
yes.
that. Are you going to reel these off and just... Are you going to go back over these again?
No, we'll do it like straight off the bat. If you've got any opinions, just shout it out.
I was happy to see Splatoon win multiplayer game because... Right, like the trend is Call of Duty and your Halos, and there was a Call of Duty game and there was a Halo game, and Splatoon won and beat them.
Awesome.
And it's just like
there's another Splatoon win later on, which I was more happy about than the multiplayer award that they won.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. But for the same reasons, it's like yes,
it's not a FIFA game or a card game or something.
Yeah,
like that.
the industry recognises that. Okay, even the awards themselves are like, no, we're tired, and we're going to give something an award to originality, and that's good.
Awesome. Mobile handheld game, Lara Croft Go.
I still need to check that out because
I know. I haven't played it myself, but it looks like it's really good. I'm surprised it beat Fallout Shelter.
Yeah, that was a huge surprise to me.
I had to delete that. I had to delete that game because it's
too
addictive.
Esports Team of the Year, Optic Gaming.
Of course.
Esports Player of the Year, Kenny S. Shrub, which is Counter-Strike. Esports Game of the Year even, Counter-Strike, obviously going hand in hand with Kenny. Most anticipated game, No Man's Sky. I think we can agree on that one.
The hype is real with that thing.
We will be very we will be very disappointed if that doesn't go well.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've got a good team behind it, and like the way that they approach sort of development as well. I mean, they're just sort of giving you the controller, saying, "Look, here, play it," and then you see this guy sort of like really, really anxious to play it, and then the guy next to him who's made the game really scared because he's like, "Don't break, don't break."
It's just panicking.
Yeah,
it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I've got faith in this.
We all have.
So, best narrative, Her Story, which didn't win any joysticks. They were nominated for like the majority of the joysticks, and they didn't win anything. So it's really
voice actor.
No, that was... No, she won acting for this award ceremony.
she won something.
She won something.
There you go.
I'm thinking about the
joysticks. No, they gave that award to Life is Strange, I believe.
Right. Your next one though, big fan.
Yeah.
Trending Gamer.
Greg Miller.
Yeah. Greg Miller, Team Fat.
Yeah. Of course. Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah. So I'm happy to see, and then he gave a really good speech. I'm like,
yeah, he did.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right.
Best indie game, Rocket League.
Have
you guys played it?
It's
amazing.
Played it yet. I still haven't played it.
We have it at the NBA, and it's hilarious.
I've seen people play it, and the amount of like shouting that happens. Like at the last minute of the game is ridiculous.
I love the fact that it's gone in that category as sports and racing game as well, because that's the only like category they could win. Like it is sports and racing in one.
If it's sports, then it's probably going to be like FIFA or something probably.
But no, it's Rocket League.
Oh yeah, that's good then.
That's
another sports and racing it beat FIFA.
Yeah,
I know that for a fact.
Okay, Games for Impact, Life is Strange. Hell yes!
I know you're happy about that.
That's my... Oh, I love it so much. Best fan creation, Portal Stories, Mel.
Amazing.
I haven't watched it.
Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, it's good.
What is it? Explain.
It is just a fan creation of that. Like that's all it is. Like it's just.
What is it? A level or is it just a?
If I'm remembering it right, it's a live action live action film of it.
On Portal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on
that
Portal.
sounds really cool.
If I'm remembering it correctly, it could be something else I'm remembering, but...
Right.
I love that award, Best Fan Creation. Yeah. That sounds... Yeah.
Because they also had something from Corridor Digital, who worked with Freddie Wong before.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I can't remember what they was on, but yeah, it's amazing. Those guys anyway.
Cool, we'll check that out.
It was just Mel from Prison Studios. Not like just Mel something, like McLovin, you know.
McLovin.
Oh,
Mel
you
McLovin.
seal?
Developer of the year, CD Projekt Red.
Project Red.
Which is The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Everybody has argued that between Witcher and Fallout for Game of the Year, but Witcher has cleaned up, I think, everything for Game of the Year. Best art direction, Ori and the Blind Forest. Can't really fault that.
Yeah, I mean,
stunning game.
The concept artist on that is just, oh my god, it's too
all
good.
of it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Every frame could be a concept art.
And then going back to CD Projekt Red, 100% good studio, good ethics, good team. Oh man, and just everything they got, too good. Yeah, so well deserved.
Way too good.
Too good. Best action adventure game, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, which we'll go over later. Okay, we'll get to Kojima in a bit. We haven't forgotten.
More Konami stories.
Never forget. Best score and soundtrack for Metal Gear Solid 5, which is brilliant. Best performance for Viva Seifert for Her Story, which is what you were saying earlier. Yeah, she did win one. Game of the Year, Witcher 3, which we've already sort of foretold. Best role-playing game, Witcher 3.
Yep.
And this is the one that I love the most. Best shooter, Splatoon. Hands down, love it. Love the fact that's recognised as a shooter. I mean, it obviously is.
Yep.
But it's changing the genre a little bit more. And I love that. Absolutely love that. So, are we going to talk about Konami?
Oh, you're going to want
because
do you
it's
going to
be
now
one
or
of those
later?
things.
We're covering it.
I mean, we're covering it right now.
Well, shall we then?
So, Konami. Right, arseholes of the year.
Alright, just blunt.
I'm saying it straight off.
Very happy to work with Konami, by the way. On my end. Yeah, as long as I'm paid, it's okay. Yeah.
They really did mess up at the award ceremony, though.
They have messed up. That's
they
why.
really did. For the, I believe it was for the score, the best soundtrack award, when they released that. The presenter said, Kojima can't be here today because Konami's lawyers won't allow him to pick up the award.
Yep.
No, God.
It kind of not exposed, we know. So people forget this is a business, and that's the dark side of this business that is the games industry. So when someone exposes that a little bit and that underbelly of it, you're, oh no, what? But that's the world we live in, unfortunately.
Even someone like Kojima, who has done
all
so much with the series,
has
been there forever.
That's a shame you couldn't pick up an award. But, it will sit in his trophy case, I'm sure.
Yeah, like I said,
no,
everybody
he won't get that award.
Oh, no, but you think, he made that game, so regardless, he'll take credit for it.
Oh, yeah, everyone knows. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it could be worse, but...
It just sucks.
I just still feel like that's just a massive...
Some John and Gord story.
Yeah, it's not...
It's bad, and they've done a lot wrong recently. They've done one or two things right. I think we've covered it once or twice.
Yes.
They've done a lot of nice stuff, but mainly they've done a lot of bad.
This year, at least. Maybe we could be pleasantly surprised next year, but who knows. Moving on. Okay, the rest of this news is going to be PlayStation based. PSX was last week, as some of you probably know, and we're going to go over some of the highlights that we found from the event. So, Epic Games, Paragon Sci-Fi Robotic MOBA. So it's similar to Smite, and as you all know, me and Mike, anyway.
MOBA. It's a MOBA.
It is a MOBA.
It's a third person.
It's a third person MOBA. That's 5v5. We just said it's very. Well, I've said it's Mass Effect come Gears of War. That's what it reminds me of the most.
Very epic.
Yes, very epic games. Which is it's good. It is Epic Games. Same thing as if you ever played MOBAs before. You've got your laning systems. You've got your towers, your junglers, minions. I think they, instead of Titans, if you play Smite, they're called Cores now, which you've seen in the cinematic trailer if you've seen it.
And a ton of guns and lasers.
Yes.
And explosions and really high def graphics. Oh my god.
Yeah, they really. If you are planning to play this on PC, you're gonna need some good hardware to run that. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's Unreal. Is it Unreal?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
if it's Epic, it's Unreal.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You're using Unity. Yeah.
Yes, it looks fantastic. You can sign up for the beta now, actually. But you can pay for the early access come next year.
Yes.
Check it out. That's good. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh my god.
Oh my,
this is
oh
more,
my god.
Here we go.
I know this is more you. This could be more you. Like, I'm out of the Final Fantasy loop.
I still
that
have
was the first Final Fantasy I played.
Yeah.
And yeah, it holds a special like slot in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm not like over the moon because it wasn't, but it's cool, and it's good to see that after so long, after like years, people were like, "Yeah, come on, please." They said no at one point, and now here it is.
A lot of people are anticipating the cross-dressing scene. What he's gonna look like.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
So there's a bit, isn't there, where he dresses up?
He has to cross-dress.
Yeah, I swear to God.
I literally
I know why I'm looking at you because you haven't never played it. Is it?
Yeah, you said, look, you looked at Rihanna and was like, you're probably the more, like I said.
This is absolutely your thing.
This is your thing.
This is possibly your thing, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
played it. First one I played, I was tiny, as a little kid. So
I still have the original
years ago.
PS1 version. It comes in like 3 discs.
Right.
Like, it's terrible, like, graphics-wise now, but it's beautiful. I think you can pick it up on like Steam as well at the moment.
Oh yeah, you can pick it up on your phone. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's that old now, which is crazy.
I just remember the subway and the way the subway looked.
Yes.
Yep.
I remember the god awful movie that they released.
That was a good movie.
It was decent, but like
it was a good.
now
movie.
that you watch when you watch it again now,
this, but yeah,
like,
it was good.
Okay.
No, I liked it.
Advent Children.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Sephiroth, the theme tune
the
hit.
Tifa scene was beautiful.
Crisis Core.
Yeah.
That was good.
Didn't play that. Was that PS?
That was like little. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, without going off topic, I believe they're going to be released in chapters, and every chapter is going to be like a full-size game from what they've said. And actually, oh God, his name's escaped me. The guy who actually flipping created Final Fantasy.
I'm a fan, she says.
Is it Tetsuya? Tetsuya Nomura?
Yeah,
yeah,
that is it. He's one of the designers.
I don't think... It might have been him that said this, it might not have been. I can't remember now, because I read the article a couple of days ago. They were a bit annoyed at how the trailer was released.
Right.
Because it didn't seem accurate to him. He wanted to take the trailer in a different route. But anyway, it looks amazing, and we are really, really hyped. Or I'm really, really hyped for it.
Really are,
Oh, I'm totally gonna... Oh my god! I can't breathe!
as soon as you buy it, you're just gonna look at it for about 2 days.
Yeah, it's gonna be under my pillow.
Like, change the word "it" to "cloud." Like, looking at
No,
cloud.
no.
2 days.
You know, I never got into cloud.
Yeah,
That wasn't...
yeah, you
No.
Sean does
kid
not
you
believe
not.
you in the slightest.
No.
Come
I
on,
was
everyone
never...
got into clouds.
No, he was
Even
too...
you?
Hell yeah.
He was too, like, stoic. He was just like,
Right.
you're talking to a piece of bread for some of it. Like, I can't...
Nice.
Like, I mean, he had cool hair, but...
That's
I mean,
it.
I'd rather, like, Tifa and Eris, like,
Right.
beautiful. They're
Okay.
beautiful. Like, my inner lesbian suddenly appears. Moving on swiftly.
Suddenly.
Well, you know, our favourite lesbians aren't on the show this week, so I've got to make up for it somehow. My inner lesbian.
Okay.
So, Ratchet and Clank released a trailer last week. They are releasing the movie and the game in the same amount of time to try and build up that hype.
Yes.
So everyone get on the train. It is
all
coming
aboard the train.
April 12th, 2016. I cannot talk today. PlayStation 4, they have new controls, new planets, new gameplay, and boss fights, and an arsenal. So we watched the trailer.
Yep.
So this is a remake. So I looked at this trailer and I was like, oh, cool. Oh, yeah, so this is just like the origin thing. But I thought it was the films. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. And then they started like coming into this gameplay thing. I'm like, whoa, what? And I was like, questioning you guys, like, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this the remake is a remake of the first game.
Right.
Obviously, they're probably going to add 1 or 2 more bits into it.
Okay, cool.
1 or 2 new bits.
Yeah,
maybe
I saw the new
story.
weapons and that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some new story aspects, or maybe it's probably a whole new game. They've just gone back and like, oh, can you remember this scene, like the train scene that we saw previously? I think it was another gameplay trailer before that. But yeah, it is generally more of a remake for the first game. I'm pretty sure. Which if that's the case, I want the other 2 games now.
Right.
I want all the first 3 games because that was just my childhood. Well, that was just my school.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, like shooting in a reference as well with like Halo. So Halo and Ratchet and Clank, those games which hold like from me anyway, like in my generation, our generation, those games are like a really core part of my childhood. So what like Blur did with Microsoft, like, the big graphics. I'm hoping this is going to be popping, left, right, and then it'll be really cool to just sort of celebrate again in Ratchet and Clank, man. Like we're excited for Star Wars, we're excited for Ratchet and Clank. Well, I like this year. This is cool.
It's going to be a good year.
I've got a confession.
Oh God,
I've never played a Ratchet.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, the feels.
Why are you going to hurt me like this?
Listen,
My
you
heart
never
right
played
now.
Final Fantasy. I never played Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
But you've never played Pokemon either.
I know.
See?
I know, right? I didn't own
I was
a handheld.
heartbroken.
I don't know
You
you
told me
avoid.
about that.
Like, how do you avoid Pokemon?
I really
That's the
don't
thing.
know. I honestly don't know. My dad got me a Nintendo DS once, and he brought me Project Rub for it. If you don't know what Project Rub is,
Nice one.
I came out like I was in year 6, and what was that, like 10? And he bought me Project Rub, which came. Do you know what that game?
No,
is?
I'm looking. So for anyone who's listening, I'm looking at them like just starstruck. Like what?
It's you play as a guy who's trying to get on with this girl,
Right.
And it's like Japanese, like really perverted, where you have to try and do
With
these
Broke
mini
Michael.
challenges to try and hit on this girl, and
Okay.
it's so trippy. Honest to God, it's
all the
fantastic.
games.
I'm really trying to listen. Michael's dying. Should we order a new one? Look at him. Yeah, no, never
If you
played
haven't-
it. So
if you
your dad
haven't
was a good gamer.
Yeah, if you
good dad.
haven't seen anything from Project Rub, I highly recommend you Google it and watch some YouTube videos.
Cool.
It's horrific.
It's bad.
I had like Project Rub,
So
and then he bought me to go along that Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. So two completely different
opposite
sides of the
ends scale,
spectrum.
right? Yeah.
Right.
I'm so sorry. Anyway, it's coming out 12th of April, like I said. So get on that hype train and
just start playing Project Rub.
No,
You know what? Forget about Ratchet
I
and
might bring
Clank.
that back
Just
after
get-
Christmas.
Just get Project Rub.
Just get Project Rub.
Don't bother with anything.
Moving on to a lot of the other news is now VR related. So
My Project Morpheus and that, and then like they've
I
they've
thought
had
you
so
were going to say
many
Project
studios.
Rub again. Honest to
Yeah.
God.
VR version of VR HD.
No.
Project Rub.
I'm bringing it back.
No, Jesus
It's a
Christ.
thing.
Well, they've had like so many studios that have just been around. I know around the UK that have been working on it, and just they cannot tell anyone what they're doing. Stop looking at me like it's Project Rub. No, I mean Project Morpheus. So yeah, so it's exciting. They get to talk about it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It's
A little
because
bit.
VR's going to be a huge thing anyway.
It's
Is it? Is
it's
it?
one
You
of
sure?
those things.
It's going to be.
where-
Are there going to be like what? There's only one, isn't there? No, there's like 4 headsets now. I'm losing track.
Yeah, you've got
It's
the Oculus,
ridiculous.
you've got the Vive, you've got PSVR, and what's the other one? No, it's only those 3 for the time being, isn't it?
So
yeah,
it's so
it's 3.
memorable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
no,
just
it's
so
only
many
those
coming
3.
out. It's like,
Yeah.
what's what? Who
It-
belongs to
Xbox
who?
are
It's-
making one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a bit all over the
ridiculous.
shop.
It's like when Nintendo released 3D, then TVs 3D, IMAX 3D.
Yeah.
It all came out at once, and it's kind of a bit before its time. But instead of going on about that, we'll go straight to it. So this one, they're doing like a Until Dawn expansion pack. I kind of forgot to tell you guys about this one.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing like a bit, I don't know if it's classed as DLC or what, because it's only going to be for the VR. And you're in like a mining cart, and you go around and you control the mining cart by ducking under things, and you do this like boss fight at the end, and it's like this ghostly girl, and it's a bit like off topic compared to Until Dawn, because that was so
Would you buy
narrative
it?
based. No, because I have to
No.
buy a VR headset.
Yeah.
That's the thing. How much are these things going to be like costing?
That is a good point, actually.
I know 1 or 2 people who played Until Dawn. I think the only people who played Until Dawn.
I was watching someone play it, and I was like, I'm not going to watch anyone play it.
Yeah,
because
I get it
really
now.
want to play it.
I was like, okay, I've seen you play it. Now I get it.
Yeah.
But,
It
yeah.
just, to me, it just hasn't. And obviously, I've seen other people play it. And I'm like, oh yeah, it looks really nice. But I just don't think I personally would enjoy
Yeah.
playing it myself.
Yeah. The guys I saw loved it. And
Yeah.
they stayed up drinking beer till like
Yeah.
late morning. Like, no!
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
can find it cheap, I'll bring it back so we can play it, because I stopped watching playing it because I
yeah.
wanted to play it myself.
You can
because
find it
looks
cheap.
good.
You're gonna be
Totally
waiting for
on the
about.
cheap.
You're gonna be waiting for like a year.
I know.
Finding it cheap.
Not cheap, but maybe like £5 off. That's the best I'm gonna get.
If you do, it'll be a miracle.
I know, tipping miracle saint over here. So that's one of the PlayStation games that they showed off at PSX. Another one is Ubisoft's Eagle Flight, and this sounds like really... I don't know what to make of this.
Is this an Assassin's Creed thing?
No, you literally just fly around as an eagle.
Like, so in Assassin's Creed, Indy's like dirty, like casual, and now that's like... That is 90%.
It's the one thing to be, yeah.
And so, yeah, there is even like a new genre, which is like this triple I. I've been told it's like triple indie. Like it's between
it's like
indie
and
because what is indie? You know.
Yeah.
What is indie?
Yeah. So like sort of what is real, but yeah, that's a new sort of trend. Is like there's sort of small
like,
team, big money.
That game company.
That game what?
That's the actual
that's the
name.
The guys who made Journey and Flower and
okay.
The Unfinished Swan. Did they make the Unfinished Swan? I can't remember if they.
I think they did.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, would you say that's Triple I then?
Really well, stuff like Transistor, you know, the guys at Supergiant Games.
Yeah, Transistor and Bastion.
Yeah, there's a ton.
I love Bastion.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small team still, but there's money in there from people and backers. Like, so yeah, it's not necessarily a Kickstarter.
No.
Yeah, true. So, moving on not lastly, but for the PlayStation stuff, Psychonauts 2 released. James would be proud. Yeah, I mean, I never played him, but yeah, that's exciting for some because I mean, everybody's on this hype train again. 15, I haven't played it.
10 years, 15 years, something, a long time.
A long time. Long time.
Since the first one was out, and he's like, okay, yeah, we're on Kickstarter, give us your money, the same we did the first. So, best of luck.
I'll go have a quick look and see when the original one actually.
Would you back it?
I don't know because
it's not your thing.
Yeah. To be fair, I wouldn't know much about the game to back it. Maybe if I knew more about it.
It's a fun studio. Well, the studios, some guys do like, is it Brutal Legend?
Yes.
And all that, right?
Oh, right, yes. That does ring a bell because someone else was on about possibility of making a Brutal Legend 2 if this goes really well.
Yeah.
So it'd have enough funding to carry on making those kind of games.
And the Kickstarter video has got like Jack Black in it. It's like, oh, wait, I'm really excited for this. Wait, is this the one I'm in? Like, no.
2005.
It's been 10 years.
10 years. Okay.
So it's kind of like an American McGee situation with Alice in Madness Returns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope it's not. Because that game, everyone was kind of looking forward to that game, it was a little bit of a disappointment.
Yeah, I guess. Like, it came out, but then nobody really talked about it.
It was just a little bit dry. Once, you're only in it for the story afterwards, because the platforming and the gameplay just was really repetitive.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
But,
I think you played 5 minutes and you pretty much played the entire game, realistically, because it was kind of the same...
The same thing, different outfits, you just get pretty outfits.
Yeah.
Nice.
On top of that, Psychonauts in the Rhombus of Ruin is going to be for the VR. That's another... that's another, just a little VR taste
Something else,
tester.
yeah.
Something else to just add to the band, jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah. And I say, because there's so much now that's happening with VR, everyone might as well jump on, just create as much stuff as humanly possible for it, really. If it's a new thing, you might as well take advantage of it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. If you've got the time and you can afford to, then yeah definitely, because it might turn out to be something really good. So that's enough for VR and PSX. The last two bits of news we've got for you this week. The Emotional Game Awards is apparently a thing.
It's happening.
It's happening in February 2016.
This mystified me a little bit.
Okay.
Why? Just why? Like, I know, yes, cool, more emotional games, and this is an art form.
A lot of games now are being used to kind of create just these emotional experiences. Like, you've had a lot of games in the past couple of years that have kind of gone on that we are creating emotional experience for the sake of creating this emotional experience. So it's not just like, oh, we're going to create this game for the sake of it. Like, oh, we're going to create a free roaming game for the sake of a free roaming game. Here's a story behind it. It's tackling one aspect of, I don't know, like health or like a disability or something like that. And it's just kind of creating it for the sake of it.
I agree with that, because that is actually my research topic for my next assignment.
Yeah.
So I've spoken about this in previous podcasts, but The Cat Lady, one of my favourite sort of like narrative games ever, sort of like possibly more than Life is Strange.
Right.
And those sorts of games aim to change the boundaries of how people view video games.
Yeah.
So The Cat Lady spoke about things like depression, suicide, and the loss of someone due to like cancer and stuff. It was really,
it's a very serious
It's
topic.
a really serious game, and I've said before, don't play it if things like that trigger you off, because I had to skip a bit because I couldn't play it. And I'm fairly strong when it comes to just sort of playing any sort of storyline. Nothing really weirds me out or upsets me, like to the point of no, I can't do this. I think it's an interesting idea, whether or not it'll be taken well, because emotional games, you've got to really get that definition nailed down. Do you mean emotional as in life-changing, or emotional as in made you so happy as well?
It said all that as like joy, happiness, sadness, depression, and it addressed everything in terms of just any human emotion you can think of. But
it's a little bit far. I can understand if they said, listen, we're looking at the games with emotional narrative based, and they look at the hard sort of like hardcore narratives of different, even things like Until Dawn and Life is Strange do cover bits and pieces of elements like that. But then you can look at something, I don't know, it seems a bit far-fetched almost, but it'd be interesting to see what happens.
My comments of it is that, like, so right, you got like BAFTA, you got Emmys, Oscars. Is there a separate one which is just for emotional films? No, it's like it's a ticket, right? It's just like another award,
every game,
and they all come into that. So like, if you want to push an art form, then you make it as part of that, and then you push. Okay, so best game of the year is going to be this emotional game. You don't have a separate one for just the emotional. We'll go to the emotional event. Imagine that audience as well. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, I'm just popping off, Mum. Oh, why are we going? Oh, I'm just going to this emotional games event. Oh, right. Have a good time. It's like, maybe I might be quite sad. It might be a bit of an emotional roller coaster.
Hey, dropping that one in.
I think even if I'm happy that they're trying out this awards thing, but if it doesn't go down to the success that it may want it to be, at least bring the topic up in the VGAs and just award ceremonies. At least give more of a limelight to emotional games as an award.
Agreed.
A separate award, even if this thing doesn't go down.
This is why they gave it to Life is Strange though in the VGAs. That was the I can't remember the award now, but it's there. It's right there.
It's there.
It's right
still
there.
Have it open.
Games for impact.
Yeah.
So that would be it. But there's such a broad spectrum for emotional, because it could be a game like Witcher 3, where that has emotional scenes in it. But it's not built for that. That's just the journey and the story and the connection you make with the characters.
It's a packed game.
Yeah.
But
anyway, we'll be waffling on too long, and I think we're just going to wrap it up now with our games of the week.
Oh.
Who
goes first?
Surprise! It's whoever really has anything in particular to say first?
Right. To be fair, this week is either between two. So it's either between Uncharted 4. I know it's not out yet, but the
multiplayer beta.
Go beta is.
Yeah, multiplayer.
Hell yeah.
That's what I was just about to say as well. Uncharted 4.
Yeah, and then Overwatch. I've been watching like a ton of videos on Overwatch, and it looks awesome.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, I can invest time into this.
Yeah.
And then Uncharted. I'm a massive Naughty Dog fan, and what they've done with this is just like, yep, cool, nailed it, sold. You know, I mean, I was in for the Last of Us multiplayer, play that time and time again. So yeah, nailed, got it.
Sorted.
Yep.
Sorted.
Sold.
So that's yours too. Mine was going to be Uncharted 4 multiplayer.
Hell yeah.
Again, because you two are just like Naughty Dog whores.
I am a Naughty Dog fanboy. That was the best high five in existence. But yeah, Naughty Dog fanboy, absolutely 100%. Was a Naughty Dog fan since Crash Team Racing, and straight just since then, it's it. So as soon as they create a game, I'm on that bandwagon straight away. Like, absolutely. So Uncharted 4 multiplayer beta, my game of the week.
Awesome. Mine's gonna be Project Rub.
Project Rub.
Hell yeah.
Basically, I completely forgot that we did a Games of the Week section until right this second when I went, let's do Games of the Week.
I was going to mention, that's why I was like, yeah.
And I remembering Project Rub, you can probably pick it up for 50p. I'm no joke. Go to CEX, find it for about £1.50 and play it. Because I never completed it because it was so difficult.
Because your dad was still playing it.
No.
Find it in the one column section.
Yeah.
Find it on the one shelf. It will be
the one box that's really, really sticky.
Oh, really?
Really, it was that kind of game. Really? It was that kind of game. But anyway, yeah, we'll leave it on there. On that note.
On that bombshell of Project Red.
Thank you very much for listening this week, and thank you very much for Sean for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, so I know that the girls could make it, but yeah, man, this is quite cool.
This is quite cool.
It was alright, wasn't it?
It's alright, yeah.
It's not my dad. Yeah, what do you reckon, Dad? What was that? Yeah, it was alright.
It's alright.
No, yeah, cheers. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no worries. Join us again whenever. And we'll see you guys next week.